Mercury retrograde is coming again. The season where your phone glitches, your travel plan gets delayed, and even simple conversations can turn into big misunderstandings. But it's not a bad luck actually. This cosmic event of Mercury retrograde, which happens 3 times in a year, carries a very powerful message if you know how to read the Mercury retrograde in your birth chart. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gautam, host for this channel from Canada. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe it now. Click the bell icon. You can save, you can get the notification of all the videos and all the important information to you. This video, we are going to dive deep into what is Mercury retrograde all about and what are the things you have to do for all the zodiac signs. Mercury retrograde is happening from November the 9th till November the 29th, 20 days of this important month. And we are going to study everything about Mercury. So stay calm, stay with me till the end because I will be sharing the zodiac sign which needs to be extra careful in the next 20 days. How your palmistry also, because palm lines and palm energies also have some impact when the Mercury is retrograde. So we'll discuss how you can actually turn this period into a big advantage and the period of growth overall. But before that, please make sure you hit the like button and like the video. You have little efforts which we try to put into our videos and sharing all the knowledge and experience gained in so many years. So, what is Mercury retrograde truly means? Firstly, it is not a very inauspicious or bad cosmic event. It depends where your Mercury is in your birth chart, in it what sign. Let's start with the basics. Mercury doesn't actually move backward when I say retrograde in the sky. It only appears to because of the difference in speed between Earth and Mercury's orbit, but energetically this illusion feels real, as if Mercury is going back. When planets are retrograde, it feels like it is going back, but it's an illusion. Mercury governs on how we think, how we speak, our travel plans, our trade, communication. So when it is retrograde in the sky, these areas experience a little bit glitch or mix up or slow down in our communication specifically. It's like the universe is asking you to pause, recalibrate, and do not panic and retreat yourself. See, in palmistry, Mercury rules the mount below the small pinky finger, and when this mount or its nearby lines appearing on the mount are little wavy, it shows lot of miscommunication can happen. Specifically, if there are horizontal lines crossing the vertical lines on the mount of Mercury. Around the retrograde time, you will feel that your daily negotiations and interactions are becoming very difficult. And during Mercury retrograde, if your mount of Mercury is a little weak, your Mercury retrograde time is going to be, you won't be very expressive and will feel very difficult to express your thoughts and feelings to others. So that's the Mercury retrograde all about. Myths and reality of retrograde. Let's bust a little bit of few myths. So myth number one is Mercury retrograde is inauspicious and it ruins everything. No, that's not wrong. In reality, it exposes the weak foundation. It sometimes brings like a break during the phase. It tells you that okay, what you have been doing is not good. Mercury retrograde is like the communication teacher. It will tell you that you have to pause. You have to take your own sweet time in this world to make sure you move in a very positive way, because it happens like at workplace or in our relationship. Sometimes we don't know, or we are not very conscious about what we are communicating to our partner, to our manager, to our colleagues, to our kids. Mercury retrograde tells us that now you have to become conscious, because if you don't get conscious during the retrograde time, it's going to come back to you. Let me give you an example. Like, for example, someone might reconnect with an old contact during this time, or even stumble upon unfinished work that now holds a new value in time. So, as per palm reading, if your heart line and the headline are crossing or slightly disturbed, this signals emotional confusion during this phase of Mercury retrograde too. So focus on clarity. The main thing for every one of you in November is please focus on clarity and avoid assumption. If you assume you're gone, then no one can help you. Be very careful. What to be careful of the month of November 9th to 29th? Certainly, there are certain patterns which will be more noticeable. Number one is communication will be sensitive. Misunderstandings can escalate very quickly in your life. This is not the month to argue or text or make impulsive remarks and decision making. Listen twice, speak once. That should be your motto in the month of November. Travel plans might face some unexpected hurdles, like some misplaced bookings, delayed flights, or keep extra time and backup options if you're traveling. Technology can act up too. Take a backup of your device. Your laptop might not be working, or your phone might not be, giving some glitches. So avoid signing any major contracts or launching something like brand new during this time. If your Mercury is not very powerful in your birth chart, and plus it's Mercury retrograde, then you should not start something which is more associated with social media or communication driven work. Mercury moving through the sign of Scorpio, you might notice that people tend to speak more very secretively. People at this time are they're hiding something, as if people are hiding something, they're not very transparent. This means that sometimes words can come out very bluntly or quickly from your side unintentionally. It may hurt others because you're trying to get that information and they're not very transparent. Don't get pissed off on others. Relax, give them some space, give yourself some space to understand their intention behind their why they are not they're hiding in your words, and avoid jumping to any assumptions or conclusions. What difference, what are the differences? What are the prediction for the month of November for this Mercury retrograde? Let's start with all the zodiac signs, and in this we have to focus on the ascendant. So all you need is you need to know what is your ascendant. So we'll cover all the 12 ascendants and see how is Mercury reacting in this month for you guys. Let's start with the very first ascendant is the Aries. So when I say ascendant, that means your rising sign in your birth chart. The first house has the number 1, that is your Aries ascendant. So Aries ascendant, this retrograde might slow down your travel or your study plans. Be cautious with your communication, especially with teachers or mentors, and avoid making any impulsive career moves. You have to also be very careful because take this time to rethink your goals and reconnect with your inner motivation. Mercury is exactly in your 8th house, like Scorpio. The mantra is for you is patience is going to bring progress. The more you are patient, because this is the right time for you to focus on technique. 8th house in the birth chart, 8th house in your birth chart is the house of technique, and Mercury is there. Mercury is communicating. Mercury is saying that this is a time you have to unleash or you have to polish that one technique of your life, like one thing which you're whatever you're working, whatever your respective career path are, you have to focus on making one thing very best in this month. So let's see the second ascendant, which is the ascendant Taurus. Now Mercury is exactly in your 7th house. Old financial matters or joint investments may resurface. Avoid lending or borrowing money impulsively. It's a good time for you to review your emotional boundaries, and it's a good time for you to also review your financial securities, but you have to take care of your mental peace more than those financial profits in this month of November. Also, the mantra or the tip from my end will be review your budget in this month. Check on all your financial statements and make sure you're not spending very impulsively in the month of November, specifically 9th to the 29th November. The third is we have the Gemini ascendant. For Gemini ascendant, since Mercury is the ruling planet for you, uh, the retrograde period may affect your thinking and communication a bit. You might feel very mentally restless, or you may face some misunderstandings, usually which is very high in this month of November. It's also an important time to slow down, double check what you are saying, what you're writing, your emails, your messages, and also be patient if conversations doesn't go very smoothly. Stay calm. That is more important for the Gemini rising people. The next is the Cancer ascendant. Like if you are Cancer rising, then work or routine may feel unpredicted during this time. Please double check your appointments. Specifically, take care of your health and daily communication. Health is important. Health is wealth, right? In this month, I feel something may go for a toss with regards to your health. And I had said this thing in my previous video also, which I did for the November month. For all the ascendants, the Cancer ascendant people have to take care of health and their emotional well-being in this month. The next is the Leo ascendant. Creative projects or relationship, like romantic relationship matters, may need some pause. Be careful. Do not take any aggressive decisions in relationships. Let things unfold naturally and do not rush to express every small feeling which is there in your mind, because your partners are going to get frustrated. So you have to make a little bit calm, stay focused, give time to yourself. That will be my advice for to all my Leo ascendant friends out there. Okay, the next is the Virgo ascendant. Now again, Virgo ascendant, Mercury is in your third house. Mercury rules your ascendant, and that to retrograde in the third house is definitely some sort of problem and some sort of issues which are connected with short distance traveling. In this month, you're going to travel somewhere like 2 to 3 hours away from your home, and there will be issues. However, there will also be one more problem. This month, you are going to consume a lot of social media content. You will be all the time on your TikTok, on Instagram Reels. You'll be there all the time on like YouTube and Netflix. Reduce the screen time, reduce the social media time. This will be important for you, because Mercury retrograde in the third house for Virgo ascendant is like your entire life is on social media at the moment. So just take care of that fact. Relax, connect, go outdoor. Third house is also the house of outdoor. I feel yes, you will go outdoor, but the best remedy for you at the moment is stay connected with the nature, and you will feel very good about that. Let's start with the next ascendant. That's the seventh ascendant, Libra ascendant. You may feel less confident in your usual way of expressing yourself. Yeah, Mercury is in the second house, specifically your family, expressing in front of your family and friends. Take extra care with your text and important conversation on emails and messages. If travel comes up, your travel plans are going to be all good. It will be comfortable overall, but still you need to be a little, I feel there will be some reconnects which will be happening with some old friend or old family member or someone from like long distance is going to connect, and could be like a good news for you. See, typically for Libra ascendant, Libra and Sagittarius ascendant, I feel are like mostly very lucky people. And Libra and Sagittarius ascendant, even if Mercury is retrograde, doesn't bring much impact. It's overall, good. Overall, a good reading for you guys. So good luck. The next is the Scorpio ascendant. This retrograde is right happening in your first house, the house of your self emotions, right? The retrograde may bring up some old emotions or past situations that need your attention or closure. You might feel some recall conversations or feeling that were left really unresolved. You might be also overthinking a lot from the past. Use this time to gently process these emotions without rushing much, and consider to reach out to friends or family if possible. That will be very good for you, right? So the next is our Sagittarius ascendant, the ninth ascendant. Mercury is traveling through your 12th house. You could feel an urge to express yourself very boldly, but sometimes it might come out too abruptly. So take your time. Don't express your thoughts and emotions very abruptly or quickly. Think twice and then go. See, the problem is that this month you have getting that energy, but you need to channelize the energy in the right way. You need to channelize your thoughts, your expressions in the right way to the right people. Now this is important. Right people will help you. Wrong people are going to disrespect you in this month. Stay away from unwanted people. Some people are jealous of you. Some people have envy on you. They have that evil eye on you. And you might be little intuitive. Mercury is in your 12th house, so you might be getting little intuitive that okay, so and so friend is not having good energy towards me. Stay away. You need to stay away from them. That's the only solution. And if you do that, you are going to have an excellent month. The next ascendant is the Capricorn. Career or authority figures may be hard to read. Double check anything related to your reputation, because like one simple error in your email or on social media or something, it's going to have some issues to your image, your credibility. Avoid launching new ventures. Instead, check the details in the existing plans and make it better. Don't jump for new things. Whatever you have in your plate, first make sure you eat that, and rather than thinking that what's there in the buffet. That's more important. Be calm, be peaceful. The next ascendant is the Aquarius ascendant. For Aquarius ascendant, group projects or friendships might be very, might bring some problems. Give everyone some space and don't rush to resolve disagreements. It's a good moment for you to reflect on your long term goals and belief. It's a good time for you to work on yourself rather than in group. Family, friends, groups might not give you good results. Rather, you have to be more independently moving forward during this month. And the last ascendant of the day is the Pisces ascendant. Now, for Pisces ascendant, you may sense some confusions around your shared resources, depths, or transformations in close relationships are also there. Transformation in your close marriage relationships. Negative, mostly negative. Take small steps and trust your intuition instead of forcing changes with your partner. Rest is very important. Listen to your body signal. Don't overwhelm your body at workplace, because it might bring some unwanted health issues. Sneeze, cold, cough, immunity going down in this month. Just take care of these small things and you'll be good, right? Palm reading. Now let's come to palm reading. Palmistry insight. So let's take a look at the vertical line that runs towards your Mercury mount, the area just below your little finger. If this line is straight line, then very good. If this line is broken, irregular, or crosses over by another line, it can indicate that your thoughts are very scattered or very difficult in focusing during this time of Mercury retrograde. To help calm your mind and stay grounded, try simple practices like journaling, writing down your thoughts, taking short walks in the nature, or repeating some lucky mantras which you have in your life. These can help you to feel more centered, more clear, and more focused on what you're doing. So, should you fear Mercury retrograde? Not at all. Okay? Think of it as your cosmic review session, a break session, right? A break from running on your autopilot mode of life. Reconnect with people or your projects you really care about. Sometimes universe reopens the past doors for a reason, and it is a very important reason and meaning to it. Reorganize your surroundings, clean your space, keep your mind clear. That is more important during this time. Also, full moon is coming up. So reestablish your daily routine. Work on your affirmations. Like, I believe that if you work on your affirmation, that will be very good for you in life, because it's all over here, mind. And Mercury is related to your memory power and mind. See, mind is, two planets are there for mind, moon and Mercury. And full moon is coming up and Mercury retrograde. So if you focus things with your complete psychology, and you're very confident, you make your mind very confident, you can conquer the world. You can do whatever you want. So comment below, let me know what is your rising sign, your moon sign. I will share one or two personalized tips for you in the comment today. And remember, no planetary movements can define you entirely. Your palm lines also shows tendencies, and not just like destiny. So what matters is awareness. What matters is your conscious actions. If you want to connect with me for a one-on-one reading or consultation, you have my website. You can go and book your reading with me, and we can meet on a Zoom call and discuss your life and try to see what are the strengths and weaknesses. All right, so thank you so much, and till next time, keep your mind calm, your words kind, and your spirits really aligned with the universe. I'll see you next time with another new video on Vedic astrology and palmistry. You guys take care.